Dude, the only thing that feels better than building out a sweet legendary champ in Raid is finding an epic champion that is as good as legendary. Skrank is one of those. He's not the subject of this video, but I feel like when I pulled this guy, it just unlocked so many areas of the game for me. Doom Priest is another one. Such a simple kit. Just a little bit of healing and a little bit of debuff removal across your entire team every time she gets a turn. Make her nice and fast, put her in a good old Relentless set, and she's good to go, and she just does such an incredible job. The champ we're going to be spotlighting in this one is none other than good old Uugo, who is going to be replacing a mythical champion in my Hydra team for today's video. That's how good this nerd is. So what is it that makes Uugo so good into Hydra? Well, she brings multiple key ingredients into the Hydra fight. The A1 is not one of them. It does have a chance of applying leech debuff, which is fine. It's a little nice to have. The A2 is an attack all enemies. 100% chance buck to placing the strong version of decreased defense for 2 turns, just amping your entire team's damage. Also has a 75% chance bucked of placing block buffs debuff for 2 turns. Obviously, this is a massive key ingredient into Hydra. 75% chance to land. Might not seem that great, but the chance of placing block buffs debuff increases by 5% for each living enemy. 4 Hydra heads, that's an extra 20% chance right there. And then if you pick up the Sniper Mastery, which I actually don't have grinded yet, shamefully on Uugo. I've been doing my best to catch up on Masteries recently, but yeah, not quite done there. But that's an extra 5% chance to land your debuffs. So you can get it up to a 100% land rate on Uugo's A2, which is fantastic. Me, I'm at 95% right now. The A3 just continues the awesomosity into Hydra with a remove all heal reduction debuffs from all allies, then remove 1 random debuff, then heal all allies by 20% of Uugo's max HP. Everything there is basically awesome, and it also has the bonus effect of if all allies are dead, you revive them with half health and half turn meter instead. And then the passive makes it so that if Uugo is the only champion left alive, then she gains increased speed and block damage on this champ for 1 turn, and so hopefully you can then rush towards the A3 and revive everybody up again. Now that's not super useful into Hydra, to be honest. I mean, it's fine, it can come in for like big clutch plays, but your Uugo's kind of got to be the last champ standing, which is a little bit hard to engineer, especially when the Hydras are like swallowing your champions on occasion and just removing them from the game to where they can't be revived and things like that. So it's not like the big ultra save that you might think of right away. How do we have our Uugo built out? We just have, I mean, it's just pretty standard stuff, I guess. I threw on a couple of immortal pieces, thinking to myself, you know what? Just an extra 15% HP, a little bit of extra heals every turn. Maybe that will help contribute to making Uugo the last champion left alive. She's built out with around 240 speed as well, so pretty decent. The accuracy is well taken care of as well, with about 320 accuracy. Yeah. Geared out in a pretty standard fashion, I would say. I'd also stress as well that I believe that the good old pinpoint set is just one of the most underrated sets in the game. I don't know, are you kidding me, dude? Especially if you're like an early or mid-game player. Just making sure that you're farming up the event dungeon while it's active to make up things like dungeon divers points and stuff like that, if and when you need them. I think it's so worth it just to have some set bonus accessories on, again, especially your early or mid-game account, right? Plus 20 accuracy for free on just 1 accessory piece is amazing. 10% speed on a couple is great. Like, the more pinpoint accessories you could be throwing onto a champ, the better in my view. Unless, of course, you're like a super late game Giga Chad and you've got a crap load of, I don't know, like protection accessories or something crazy like that, you know, super OP set. Alright, man, so let's hop on into Hydra and see what Uugo has got. But first, hey, make sure you haven't already, go ahead and use good old promo code GameLeap. You'll get yourself a free energy refill, 100,000 silver, and 10 free experience brews. And if you have used code GameLeap, then dude, make sure to share it with your clan mates as well, man. Spread the love, it helps to support the channel, and I really deeply appreciate everybody who circulates that happy little promo code. Alright, let's do this, man. Alright, so here is the team as it stands. We've got good old Doom Priest as the aura lead, because frankly it's the only relevant aura that I have available to put into the team. She's obviously bringing heals and a little bit of debuff peel, so that's great. Estrid is bringing an AoE slow, as well as a weaken debuff, as well as increased speed on our team, and just a whole load of useful buffs. Skrank is bringing the AoE HP burn. Rathalos is our big heavy hitter, main damage dealer. We've got good old Archer Queen to act as our provoker, so that's sweet. She also brings a crap load of healing too, and the Hex debuff, so that's all of that taken care of. And then Uugo is coming in as the decreased defense Giga Chad, the block buffs debuff Giga Chad, as well as bringing some extra debuff removal and all of that extra healing. Full of disclaimers, by the way. This is like my second week ever taking on Hydra and hopefully just doing enough damage to get myself a chest. Yeah, I'm very, very new into the Hydra game mode, so I'm learning a lot as I go, so I don't know if you spot anything or can give me feedback or anything that you do see. I'd be hyped to hear it, and I'd also point out as well that good old Lazarius, whoa, is the mythical champ that we're replacing here with Uugo, right? So Lazarius is bringing that block buff, debuff, bringing a crap load of damage, way more than Uugo could ever bring, as well as revive potential as well. So Lazarius is strictly better than Uugo, obviously, but it's kind of crazy that Uugo can kind of take a mythical champ's place in the Hydra team with like 85% efficiency or something. It's pretty impressive, man. Good old Uugo. Let's see what she can do. Okay, here we go, man. Good old Estrid is going to start off with all of our buffs and then just the weakened and AoE decreased speed debuffs on all of the Hydra heads. There they are. Most of them land, all but one at least, so that's good. Then Uugo is going to come in, and I've got him set to prioritize his A2, so the decreased defense and the block debuffs, bam, is going to go up on every Hydra head right from the get-go. And that already feels awesome, and that means we can just start to focus these nerds down now strategically. Let's do this. Alright, there it is. Huge decreased attack landed across the entire team. But no problem, man. Oi. The damage that we get off with a massive AoE decreased defense as well is huge with Rathalos on the team, so Ugo's doing his job there. But here comes the big debuff cleanse. There it is. Whole bunch of healing, and that's why we just tried to build him out to be extra tanky as well, because again, of course, Ugo's heal is sort of scaling based on her max HP. I think it's a she, right? Uugo is a she. Ugo's definitely a she. First glance, it's a little tough to tell, okay? Is that racist against ogres? I don't know. Maybe it is a little bit, man. But okay, Ugo's just doing an awesome job for us. As long as we get past the opener and Skrank doesn't die. Skrank is by far the squishiest on the team. I think I need to look at his gear just a little bit and make sure that it's not getting too out of hand in terms of how weak the Skrank is and how squishy he is compared to other folks. But yeah, this is basically the run. It's gone pretty saucy. Of course, Uugo does have a 410 cooldown on the debuff removal, which is a little bit sucky. It's a little bit... Oh my god, Rathalos just clapped that guy for 1.7 million damage. Pretty impressive, pretty good stuff. And of course we're lacking a revive on the team as well, so it's by no means a perfect team. But me, I was just so impressed that Uugo was able to hold his own in this squad. Oh my god, a Skrank starts to drop dangerously low. The the debuff cleanse has got to come in real quick so that Skrank can actually get some heals in. He does trigger an extra turn, which is quite helpful. You know what? Might be best to just take out this head next. Just get it dead, given that the other one's about to revive right now. There it is. Okay, lovely. And we stabilize, and let's just see where the damage numbers finish up. Oh god. I actually wasn't recording what just happened. But yeah, the good old Head of Suffering just had a damage reflect debuff up, and Rathalos one-shotted himself. Oh god, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, dude. Alright, man. This run might be cut just a little bit short because of that, or at least our damage is going to be severely lacking, because the next person to get swallowed up, we're going to start to fall behind as a result of that. Oh, god damn it. I've only got 30 minutes as well to spend this Hydra key, so yeah, even Uugo goes down before everybody else, so not the ideal run, but okay. If Rathalos didn't one-hit KO himself, we might actually be okay here, but oh god. No! God damn it. And down we go. Okay. That sucks just a little bit. Obviously, Uugo keeping up with heals from the likes of Estrid and the Doom Priest and stuff like that. The problem is he's over-healing quite a bit, because frankly, Archer Queen is taking care of a hell of a lot of the heals, and so she kind of just makes everybody else look bad when it comes to the healing, you know, because, yeah, Ugo's heals are big, chunky heals. They're not necessarily, like, heal over time, like a Doom Priest, where it's, like, small ticks, but, okay, pretty crappy run, to be honest. But it did show Uugo in action, man. That AoE decreased defense, that AoE block buffs debuff, as well as the heals and the debuff peel. Yeah, alright. Luckily I did manage to pack in another run, man. Just in time. The damage number's much kinder to us, but you know what? I'm just going to leave in the first clip anyway, because Rathalos one-shotting himself will never not be funny. there you go, man. Damage numbers looking a little bit better until it all starts to fall apart here just a little bit. So if I just skip on forwards, you can see the kind of healing numbers that Uugo put out are kind of comparable to what we had before, just over the course of a longer fight. Anyways, the TLDR is Uugo, extremely solid, going to fill a key role in our future Hydra teams. And I'm glad that I built her out. There you go. Champs that I'm building out actually right now for some future use. Where's good old Scored, man? I finally went ahead and found out at least most of my... I'm actually kind of in a similar place with a lot of champs where I'm like right at the end of finishing up their masteries in the current mastery grinding group. Scored the half spawn, another champ that we are building out. And also, finally, good old Bivald of the Thorn, who also needs a gear set complete overhaul. By the way, of this provoke set. Tried it out. You guys were right. Some of you guys advised me that it's just not going to be the best. Turns out it's not the best. I should have listened, Ben. I also want to build him out with like a good amount of damage as well. 100% crit, some good crit damage, that kind of thing. And really make him a juggernaut of a Hydra provoker. So he's really smacking and clapping cheeks as well as he does the job of provoker in a future Hydra team too. And yeah, that's how things are coming along, man. It might take a while to get Bivald actually built out, just given that I want to wait for a personal rewards CVC before I spend the legendary skill tomes. But yeah, I just thought I'd share where the account is at and some of the upgrades that are currently going down. I think things are coming together nicely, boys. Ooh, Raid has a really cool progression curve, man. Not enough people talk about like the big positives of the progression curve in this game. It feels like there's always a new challenge to approach, which is great. Speaking of which, in the current champ training, I just took up Kerzad to rank 6, and I'm waiting for the next champ training tournament to start putting some levels into this guy. And we've got a 6-star perfect soul for Kerzad. Oi. That means that we're going to build the guy out properly, because right now he's kind of all over the place, but I want to build this guy out properly as well in an upcoming video very soon, and that's going to be awesome too. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, that is all from me. That is all from Uugo, and that is all from Hydra, who we actually haven't heard from yet in this video. That is because I'm waiting to shout out our promo link to the very end. Hey, if you're looking to kickstart a new Raid Shadow Legends account, make sure you do so by clicking on our promo link down below at the top of the video description box, man. Click on that promo link, sign up to Raid using that link, and you'll get yourself to Go at account level 15, and Hydra at account level 25. Isn't she marvelous? Look at that beautiful hair. Is that hair or is it like a headdress? Don't know. Either way, great support epics to start your new account off with. And yeah. Use our promo link. That's it, really. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all did enjoy it, and we're going to catch all of you all just a tad bit later, man.